So I have a bit of a confession. The recording corrupted and I lost a lot, so we're back here in 1938. We just got disjointed government out with the defence stratagems, and something interesting happened. First off, Republican Spain won the war. This is kind of good. It gives us more of a time limit. We don't have to deal with our back flank. And the other side of things is kind of weird. China's winning. Now this can happen, and actually the AI is kind of smart now. From what I can tell anyway, because I've been doing research between parts. And yeah, it's actually doing quite well for itself. I mean, it actually, for once, got all the faction involved. And this is different, to say the least. So, yeah, things are actually working out. It's actually kind of weird to see. I'm kind of worried where it's going to lead, but that's a matter for another time. Anyway, let's get back into this, shall we? I'm Northern Crusader, and welcome back to Hearts-of-Iron 4 with France. Yes, doing the Allied run. This is kind of interesting, so I'll show you what I've got now. And the answer just happened. So we're on the edge of getting heavy tanks before this. We haven't got our support weapons yet, but we're going to catch up on that. We've got the engineering company and the recon company. I want to get the medical corps, Philips Sorava, but that's going to happen eventually. Working on the B1, we've got our basic artillery out the way, our land doctrine isn't anywhere. We're working on the Mori Salsonier, which will probably live out. Air doctrine's going nowhere. We've got engineering and industry up to date. When I say up to date, it's 1938, we haven't started on this yet. That's going to be solved. But in that line of things, I think we're in kind of a better position. The army is actually relatively the same size as it normally is. Which, that's impressive considering it's me. I don't normally work out as much. Right, we've got the Maginot manning up, we've got the Belgian line manning up, we've got the Italian line manning up. But I'm going to try an experiment. You see, political coups are a thing. So I'm going to boost popularity in Italy. I'm going to boost popularity in Germany. And let's knock us down to just below 1 point. But that's going to be easily solved, so we'll get back onto that bit. I kind of like how this is going to work, because I've heard coups are underpowered, but I think that'll be enough to break the line for us. Just get us into the Italian peninsula. Or in fact Germany, get us past the West Wall. Just anything, just to give us that little bit of leeway. Even if it just draws troops away, Production is getting up in order, we have stuff done, we're going to work on artillery a lot more than before. I think I might be overcommitting to it, but I'd rather overcommit and actually have a good defensive line going. Once we've got the B1, that's dinky. Let's get the... I don't think I want a tank yet. Let's work on support weapons. There's not really a lot we can do in 1938. And until we get the army reform, there's no point doing army doctrine. There's a point doing other doctrines, but with our 3 slots, everything's a massive gamble. Like, I wish I was, kidding, but it's just not worth making the risk. Like, why would I want to risk going for defensive? Why would I want to risk going for an air force when I could just build up my army? Tanks I've actually recently started getting into. Like, I used to just do this with infantry line, let Britain do the work, but the last recording, that didn't exactly go according to plan. It just ended up as a slog, as it just dug in, which I kind of knew would happen because we're just holding the line, but jeez. That's gonna capitulate any time. So, what's it is looking for now? I mean, they haven't made this capitulate yet. They made, well, you can tell they won't capitulate quite easily. So it's a question of where this goes next. Like, are they gonna? I wonder if they're gonna take Korea. I do wonder, like, does Korea just become free? Do we get, like, North Korea, South Korea? Unaligned Korea? Would be nice if we could actually sway it towards democratic cause, but at this rate, I wonder what's going to happen to Japan. So I think something big's happened on my file, because this shouldn't be happening this quick. This is fast. This is like, jeez. Also, I don't get what happened down here. There's this one bit. It's communist Chinese. It doesn't make sense. That should be part of the main state. Like, what's that, occupied by Japan or something? This one makes sense, because that was part of Menkuoko. So what's going to happen with this line? Either way, it's going to get something. Dude, that's just, it is amazing to watch it just erode it that quick. Sung Kyang is the next. They've broken them. I don't know what's happened, like if someone sent volunteers or something. Yeah, it wouldn't show, would it? No, they wouldn't show because it's too late. Yeah, just sent volunteers to all of them, jeez. So that's probably something that's happened. Are Russian troops this good? Like compared to Japan? But, yeah, that wouldn't make sense. Has Germany sent new troops? No. What the devil is going on? Oh well. They've had their fun. They've won. They're going to win that. So it's just a question of where the Chinese go from there. Meanwhile, our factories are coming up. We're taking a while, but it's just a matter of time, really. It'll work. It'll work out. Meanwhile, this is still going to happen. I think I'm still going to leave anti-tank till last, but I'm probably going to leave it until we get a good stockpile to figure it into our lines. We've never seemed to get a good stockpile of stuff. We need Mountaineers soon, though. Because that'll help us on the Alpine line. We're taking way too long to get these built up. I do think we're going to cancel in Germany just so we can get the one per day. Because we need the reforms. I'm hoping... Can we mobilise? We can get early mobilisation. Okay. It's just a case of waiting around. Because this... Yeah, it's a very patient game. A fancy game where you just lie back and let the job get done. I don't intend on manning the Maginot or the Alpine for... I intend on manning the Alpine fully. I intend on manning the Belgian line fully. The other lines don't really need that much on the scale of things. Like the Maginot, I could probably make do with just like 18 or so. Really depends how this line falls when it gets done. I might need to rush him out though, just so it... Yeah, let's rush him out. Just so we can actually have them on the field. It's artillery that's holding us back. Well, they're trying to reinforce them now anyway, so... Turn of infantry equipment, towed artillery, support equipment. Well, support equipment because we've got the engineers and such. There's Manchukuo. I do wonder where this is going to lead, though. They are pushing back. No, wait, no, it's them losing ground. There's a big distinction between the two. I hope I'm getting these up sooner, but... I do wonder if I've messed up. Like I'm not committing enough to this. Don't want to do anti-tank yet, because we haven't got anti-tank stuff. I think artillery has some piercing 5. That's not really enough to fight a panzer. Like I need an entire group to keep that at 5. Because it's averaged out, which I think right now we're seeing it's like 20 piercing. Piercing 4.5. That's not bad, but it's nowhere near good. Alright, industrial expansion. That's 4.5, I think is the equivalent of 1 mechanized. Nope, not even that. So it'd be 2 units of 1 mechanized, which stupidly is low. I could give refuge, it would lower our political power gain. It gives better research. Might be wise. I'm going to mobilise up first. That's the more important thing. Because if we mobilise up, then it's going to be a much better position. Though at this rate, it might be a bit slow on the mobilisation. Okay. It might be a bit slow on the mobilisation. I do wonder what's going to happen. I've never actually started a game where the Chinese have won like this. So I'm wondering, like, you know, are they going to take over China or Korea? Are they going to reunite the lands? What? Will it just go back to civil war after this? Yes, I am having a drink, by the way. This bit intrigues me. Because Dailan falling. Japanese doing one more landing. I doubt that'll last very long. Although that could push all the way through and capital making Kuchai don't react fast enough. North Korea is Yanpei's owned. So now it's just South Korea. And South Korea is over halfway down. They've already got the state capital, it's just this. It's really interesting to see how this happened, though. Alright, so, I will mobilise. Wish I got this for free, but we didn't, so. What's up the deal? There's the Saunier. It's 1938. We can get the infantry equipment. I think what I'm going to do now, we're going to get a reformer and start working at the chipping away at this, which is going to raise up uprising, which is going to raise stability. We're going to accept Italian and German scientists to put our research up. And from there, I think we're going to go with, pardon me, I think we're going to go with, just building up our stability. I do think we're going to need the political power. Like I said there, this keeps it up. This is going to chip away at the manpower of the fascists, actually. The Axis. There we go, they're reacting now. It's either offensive or defensive. Can't tell. Could tag switch and find out, but I don't really do tag switching. Yeah, it's bad enough that this lot to deal with. I don't know, like there's a lot I could do. But I think when Korea, I guess when this goes, then there's not a lot left of what they can do. How many pounds does own Marco Polo? 40? You? No. Wait a minute. Didn't they do this? Huh. Odd. Why the two Chinese United Fronts? Oh, because the Communist Chinese. Yeah. Okay. Because in the Communist Chinese actually run it. So where's this going to lead to then? I gotta watch this, I gotta see what happens. Because I haven't seen this ever. Like, I suck playing as Japan, I'll put it that way. Every time I play as Japan, I can never break the border. That's how bad it is. I always get pushed all the way back to Korea. There we go. Once I get this sorted out, it's hills and mountains, which makes it harder, but harder and hard are two different matters. It's June 38. Well, so much for the Great Pacific War. The fight in China as well as the fight on the ocean. Tosa's going to be filming this one. Mochigoku, rather. Hiroshima. The Tosan Navy. No, it's Chosu! That's what I'm thinking of. It's Chosun. Chosu is going to be filming this one. And so ends the Imperial ambitions of our friends over in the Middle East. Middle East? Far East. Let's get Grand Battle Plan. I actually have grown to like Grand Battle Plan. It's not what I thought it was. It's a slightly higher up than I'm thinking now. I'll admit that much. Alright, that's point tank. And then we duplicate this. Get you out of the way, please. Kill. This is heal fighter. These are Mountaineers. We're going to give them Mountaineer divisions. Now, these take from a pool that I've actually looked at. And I see the point in it. That's down there, so we get rid of it. We don't need you right now. Alright, military factories next. And then the Alpine line. How far are you from? This is Savoy into. Yeah, Savoy. So we cancel you. Everything here, swap to the Mountaineer. That one, sorry, that. And then let's try and. Well, how many more do we need? It's you. No, you. Let's give it 6 more. So I'm probably behind time because I want to get the Alpine forts ready. We've got 1 done, 2 done rather. Once we get these military factories up. I don't know, it worries me. So there's a lot of things that can and will go wrong. If we're not ready quick enough, we are just gonna die. Especially with strength like that, holy Christ. Alright, what are you missing? Infantry equipment, artillery, support equipment, anti-tank. Well, the anti-tank I can't really fix right now, because it's not being built. The artillery is on the way. It's just taking a while to get built up. But we're getting there at least. Infantry equipment's going to be a while as it is. We just don't have enough factories for it. And it's actually mobilising up, so... So many things. I don't want to do Promise of Peace. Promise of Peace, you lose war support in exchange for stability. Right, the last vestiges of Japan in Asia. In mainland Asia, rather. The infrastructure is damaged here. I've messed this up somewhere, I know it. Because it shouldn't be like this. I shouldn't get this far behind. working on our forts. This is going to be finished soon. 38 days. And then we're working on you. It's like 39 days. Okay. It's not too bad, actually. Though in Korea, done there. That should lead into a peace deal. Korea exists. And it's democratic.